Hi, colleagues. This is Richard Solomon, and we thought we would do a tutorial on respectful listening, a very important mentoring skill. And in this demonstration, Elaine, my wife, Elaine, say hello.
Hi there.
Elaine is going to be the supervisor, and I'm going to be a teacher in the supplemental school. And we're going to have a professional conversation. What we'd like you to concentrate in this particular tutorial is how Elaine respectfully listens to me. We're going to pretend that I'm in her office. And again, I'm a teacher in the supplemental school. Elaine, you could begin this demonstration.
Hi, Richard. I'm so happy that you had some time to come to my office and we can have a little conversation today. I wanted to talk to you about a problem that we've been having here at school, and maybe you can help me and other members of the faculty solve it. It deals with the fact that there are some students who seem to be quite disruptive in class. Do you have any opinions or ideas about why students disrupt instruction?
Well, you know, it's very difficult for us in supplemental school to modify student behavior because many of our students go to school during the day and they're under control. And supplemental school, for many of them, is a challenge. However, what I have found from many years of teaching that I've done is that by creating a sense of community and having students co-design curriculum with me, it's a way of getting buy-in.
That's very interesting. So that if I understand you correctly, you're telling me that you understand that at times supplemental school can be difficult for students because they spent the whole day, 6-7 hours already in school, and now they're coming to a second school-like situation or school situation. And you're saying that you get them to buy in to whatever you're teaching by apparently including them?
Yes.
Can you explain to me a little bit more about how you include students?
Yes, exactly. Now, how I create buy-in is rather than simply telling students, this is what you're going to be learning, what I do is I open a topic, I begin a topic, and I say, for example, we're going to be studying Israel in the next several months. And there's much that we can study. And we do have a curriculum, but I would like very much to find out what it is that you would like to learn about the state of Israel. What would you like? Music, art, military, history. And I invite them to individually or in pairs or small groups discuss it and then tell me what, in fact, they would like to study, and I write it down, and I try to go and organize the curriculum that I have around some of the questions or issues that they want to discuss.
So that, Richard, that's really interesting. So it sounds to me like you take time out of your time for a lesson in order to make students feel included
Right.
in the decisions in the classroom.
Exactly.
Now, may I ask you another question on this topic?
Of course. It's fun to talk with you.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Have you ever found that there are still students, even when you try to include them, there are still students who disrupt the class? And if so, what do you do about it?
That's a great question. To be perfectly frank, every year I have a few students who just, for whatever reason, choose not to want to participate, they act up, etc. And what I try to do with them are individual interventions. So I try to develop a personal relationship with them and see if we can together create some kind of a bond, a meaningful bond.
So then, if I understand you correctly, when you have students who just don't, as you put it, buy in to the program, you actually deal with them individually rather than assume that the group or the group pressure is going to make them be more compliant. Is that correct?
Well, I frankly, I work with them individually. I use student peer pressure. I call parents. This is very complex. There are a variety of different interventions I use to be able to do that, and perhaps we could discuss some of those interventions at another time.
Okay, well, that's really interesting. Would you be willing at some point, perhaps later on in the semester, to share these ideas with other members of the faculty, perhaps at a faculty meeting?
Not only would I love to do that, but I would be open to having people come in and observe what I do, and certainly you're invited to do that, and there's even a possibility of maybe even doing other kinds of things with faculty, maybe peer visitations or what have you. So yeah, I'd be open to all those possibilities, including doing a faculty presentation.
Well, thanks, Richard. I really appreciate having you on staff.
It's my pleasure, and thanks for the conversation.
Thank you. Bye.